Right, hi guys, just got back from a late dog walk. It is 9:10 now. Got Snoopy down here on the floor beside me. He's just had his dental stick, and Sooty, he's in here still licking his lips. He's just had his, and I'm gonna do my apple pies. Go on then, in you go. I'm hot. You know what I'm like. I have got the heating on though. I put the heating on before I went out, and yes, it's toasty in here, really, really nice. So I've just got a sports vest on and my jeans, guys. That's how I went out with my waterproofs on. It is really wet. It rained all afternoon and into the evening. The stars are out now. It's a clear sky. Really pretty out there now. And it's not necessarily cold, and there's a fairly light wind, but the grass is soaking wet. So I had my wellies on. So I stayed nice and warm and nice and dry. Right, I'm going to do my apple pies. So extend the stick and turn that radio off. There you go, radio's off. Right, we're still waiting back from the hospital for the results. They were supposed to phone up to let us know what's going on. And I'm presuming that no news is good news. That's the way I'm looking at it. And I think Skippy's thinking the same, because if it had been anything really bad, they'd have been on the phone straight away. Because we had the last test done on Friday, late Friday, and they said your doctor will be in touch with you next week. Well, we're there and they didn't phone up this morning, so fingers crossed. I'm hoping it's good news. Whatever it is, I'm hoping it's going to be good news. Anyway, apple pie time. Skippy's in the front room. She's horizontal on the sofa with the duvet over her legs, watching a bit of telly. Me and the boys are going to have our apple pies. Like that. Washing wise, I might have to do a wash before I go to bed, guys. There's a little bit on the side, and I've got to do my sandwiches for tomorrow as well. I haven't done those yet. Actually, I might have to go and get some apple pies. I've got enough for today and tomorrow, but I haven't got any after that, so I'll have to put that on my whiteboard. Right, here we go. It was a good day at work. Very busy. I started a job last Monday, not this Monday, but last Monday. Put it on my ramp, made a start on it, and then obviously the rest of the week I wasn't there because Skippy wasn't well and I was at home with Skippy. So when I turned up to work today, it was still on my ramp. Nobody else had finished it. It was mine to do. So I finished that one off this morning, and I finished that about lunchtime, and I actually got a road test, and that's when I discovered it was still horrible and drizzly out there. And then in the afternoon, I had another job on a car that had been waiting for parts, and the parts had gone what they call back order. Now, when you order parts from like a motor supplier, if they can't get the parts, if the manufacturer's holding back on the parts, they call it back order. And the parts for this car that came in, I got in this afternoon, had been on back order since August. The car's been in the yard since August waiting for these parts. It's unbelievable. Fortunately, the car is a second car, and the owner of the car wasn't worried. They said they could leave it there as long as it took. They weren't fussed. They didn't want the car, but the MOT is now expired. It's been been here so long, the MOT is expired. So I've got to do the jobs which I'm doing at the moment and an MOT at the end of it. So I've got to make sure it's okay for an MOT as well. But I'll finish that off tomorrow, hopefully. Right. So I've got the crust for my boys. Right, come on in. Let me just put the camera over the other side so I can carry on. There's Snoopers. Come on in, sit down, sir. Pick your sides. Okay. Yes. Right, boys got their crusts. Right, I'll need some custard. So it's been a good day. It has been a good day today. I did have a good time. Lots of people obviously asking questions what's been going on, because they weren't aware of quite what was going on. So I filled them all in so they know what was going on. Right, apple pies are on. Let's go there. Put the rest of these away. There's enough there for tomorrow, and then I'll have to see if I can get some more apple pies. Right, so we're going to put that on my board now before I forget. Here we go. Right, I've got sweet corn as well. I've got potatoes and I've got Parmesan cheese. Now I've failed to find Parmesan cheese, so I'd like some assistance from you guys. Can you tell me where on earth in a supermarket do you find the Parmesan cheese? I've looked in the pasta area and I've looked in the cheese area and I've given up. I can't find it. And I've looked in Tesco's and I've looked in Aldi and I thought, ah, I can't be bothered to look anymore. So I'm hoping that Skippy's going to go shopping one day and she's going to bulk buy. So maybe I ought to order some off eBay. Maybe that'd be the easiest way. Right, I'm going to grab a spoon. It's just about done. And that one. And myself these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Right, we're done. Right guys, I'm going to turn this off now, go and sit with Skippy in the front room, have my apple pies, then I'll probably come out, do a wash, do my sandwiches, and it'll probably be about time to put the boys to bed by the time I've done all that. Anyway, I'm going to sign out now. Love you all to death and I shall speak to you later. Bye bye.